Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another makeup tutorial of my beautiful cousin being my model for today. As you can see, I've already completed her eyebrows, so I'm automatically jumping in with my Juvia's Place Dolce palette. I went in with the light pink as the transition color, and then the dark pink that you see already placed on her eyes was from the Morphe 35B palette. It's the only hot pink they have in the palette, so that's what you see now that I'm going in with to just smoke out that pink after I place down the transition color. After that, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place, it's either it's the Masquerade palette, and I'm taking that dark purple from that palette and just putting it in the crease to add some depth in oh my god, you guys, but I'm trying to add some depth to her crease, so that's why I placed that dark pinkish purple color just to give her eyes some shape. So here I am taking my MAC concealer in the shade, it's the first shade, and I can't even remember the shade, but it's basically the first shade in the collection of concealers that the new collection of concealers that they have. I'll have all the details and everything that I use in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. But here I'm just cutting the crease and I'm taking my time. I'm using my MAC 242S brush, then I flattened it. I learned that method from Kiki Adams. I don't know if you guys are watching any of her videos on her channel, but I think you guys should go check it out. She's very, she has a lot of information on tips and tricks on how to get your clients popping. So basically here what you see me doing is trying to match this eye to the other eye that I cut the crease on, just to get a precise line across. I already started placing down a shimmer eyeshadow that was from the Juvia's Place Magic palette, and I'm placing that down, and I believe I go in again, you'll see that later, I go in again and try to get those cut crease at least the same height. With my Morphe 506 brush, I'm actually dipping back into my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm taking that hot pink and blending out the edges of that cut crease, just so it can give it that gradient effect that I like and that everyone else likes. I'm just taking that on both sides and placing that right on the edges, and then I'm going to go in with some more of that shimmer just to mesh everything together. Here I'm going to be taking my favorite liner. It is the NYX eyeliner top. Okay, let me be clear. The NYX eyeliner top is what I'm taking. I'm actually dipping that into my absolute favorite, the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in Neor or Black, either one. That's what I'm using to line the bottom of her eyelashes. I'm not taking that all the way across. I'm just going to take it like mid, and then I'm going to take some black later and smoke that line out that I placed down. And here I'm just placing a little bit of some MAC holographic glitter. It doesn't have a name or it doesn't have a number. It's just when you go into the MAC store, they only have a small selection of glitters, and this is one of them. It's this one, and then they have a dark purple one that kind of similar to this one, but you get what I'm saying. This is the glitter that I'm using, and I'm using my Kiss Professional glue, eyelash glue, to place that down just to get my glitters to stick on top. After I finish placing that glitter, I go back in with my Mega Liner from Wet n Wild. I go back in with that and line up that liner, I'm sorry, again, just to make it a little bit more perfect. Since the glitter is kind of chunky, it does fall on top of that liner, so you just want to go in again with that to make sure that everything is straight and perfect how you like it. And then I go back in with some more of that pink, and then off camera I'm going to add some black on the inner corner after I pop the lashes in on as well. So I pop the lashes on, and I'm starting to go in with my regular foundation routine. I haven't actually done this model's makeup in a while, so she's been gone for a minute. When she came back, she was just like a couple shades lighter than what I'm used to using, and since I've been trying out the new Born This Way foundations, I wanted to really test it out on her. Where I feel like I made the mistake at was the first concealer you see me placing down was perfect. I should have just left it at that. You guys, I'm recording with one ring light, so keep that in mind. When I looked at the color, I thought it was just a little bit too dark for the foundation that I put underneath. I don't know. It could have just been the ring light messing with my eyes and my color matching or whatever. But I felt like I should have went in with just something a little bit lighter, which I did, which I regret now. I felt like I should have just placed this one color down, and that would have been just perfect. So here you see me going in with the lighter foundation around her nose and concealer around her nose and her forehead, and then I put a couple dots on top of the foundation that I had already placed down. And that was the Born This Way concealer in the shade Caramel, and the concealers that I used were Warm Sand and Sand. So that's the two I mixed together, which I should have just used Warm Sand, and that should have been it. So here I'm going in with the Born This Way concealer in the shade Mahogany, and I'm going to be blending it out with my Instapop. I believe this is the Instapop face brush or the contour brush, either one. I use that one to blend out her contour into her face, and then when I go in to blend out her under eye concealer and her highlight, I use the Instapop face brush, but it's just a smaller version of the foundation brush, and that's what I'm using to blend it out. And as you can see, you can kind of see where I made the mistake at, which was adding that too light of the concealer to the middle of the concealer I already placed down, which I talked about previously. So to fix that, I just went in with my Laura Mercier powder and my Sacha Buttercup powder, and I was going to wipe it away with some finishing powder that was more of her skin tone. So here I'm going in with my Glitter Life Cosmetics, and I have a code with them, so use my code NETWORKS to get 10% off of your next purchase. I'm going in with the glitter in Bling Bling. It's one of my favorite glitters. As a topper, I put it on top of fine glitter to just add an extra sparkle, and I just love this glitter so much. And so as you see, I'm dusting away that powder. I'm actually adding a little bit of the face powder that I was talking about earlier to her face, to get to, you know, to tone down some of that powder that I put underneath. Something about the Laura Mercier powder, you would think it would be good for like lighter skin tones, as far as like lighter melanin skin tones, but I really feel like it's more for, you know, more pale people. So I feel like they should make a color in between those colors. And here I'm just taking a brown lip pencil. I don't have the name of it, and I'm just lining her lips. She already has big lips, so I'm just filling in parts just to make it, give it like a pout effect, I guess you can say. And I'm putting in a pink color. It's kind of like I'm contouring her lips, and I'm just going to add a little bit of gloss to finish off the look. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.